Well, I'm being joined by K Jain at this point, who is a senior retired IPS officer, as well as Kasturi Shankar, who's an actor. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining me. Kasturi Shankar, first to you. How is the fraternity looking at this? Is this shock waves? Because it's not the first time. I mean, of course, the scale and the manner in which this has unfolded is shocking. But, you know, there are always concerns and questions about accountability, about nexus, whether it be to smuggling or drugs. But how is the fraternity looking at all of this at this point?
I think I cannot speak for the entire film industry, especially the Kannada industry, because, you know, we also, to a degree, are onlookers as the story unfolds. But generally speaking, everybody is quite mortified that somebody being identified as an actor is in the news for all the wrong reasons. To tell you the truth, I've never heard of Ranya Rao before today. Perhaps she is well known in Karnataka. I have not come across her work before. But all the news is, you know, popular actress arrested for smuggling gold. Now, that is a problem because it stereotypes everybody in the film industry, and we have had our fair share of controversies before, so this adds to the burden of having to, you know, we end up having to explain to people that the industry is huge, and out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, there is one bad apple somewhere which possibly could have been using a quickly earned popularity in order to continue their underhand activities. We don't know that. I mean, she seems to be more identifiable. Right. More shocking is the fact that she is actually a close relative of a high-ranking police official. So looks like she has really thrown in all her cards in the wrong direction. It's very unfortunate.
In fact, let me just get in K Jain, Miss Kasturi, at this point. K Jain, here's the angle where I want you to look into. I mean, she's not just an actor. She's not just a person with a celebrity status, as it were, but she's also a stepdaughter of a top serving police officer in Karnataka. And what's also worrying is the security cover that was used by her, possibly to be able to evade the security checks also that were supposed to happen. How do you look at this?
Namaskar, Snehaji. Thank you very much for having me here on this show. Well, it is unfortunate that the person who has been brought up in a household which enforces the law indulges into activities like this. It does happen. It's you know, her being an actor and getting stereotyped is the same thing as happens to police officers very often. That when a policeman does a bad thing or illegal thing, immediately the entire community is blamed. So I'm not going into that kind of a controversy. But yes, the security protocol is taken by the officers and their family members whenever, you know, some facilitation has to be done at the airport. And this is not exclusive to the police department. It happens to revenue, it happens to ministers, it happens to custom officials, it happens to revenue officials, it happens to everybody who can use that cover so that they don't have to go and stand in the queue, and they are escorted out or taken into, checked in easily. So that's you know, there's a dedicated protocol team at the airport all over the country. At every airport and every railway station, you will find that there's a protocol team. So now her using this team to smuggle gold is very, very unfortunate, and ultimately she has got the long end of the law. And she'll face the consequences for that. I mean, it's very unfortunate, as I say. A person from the house of a senior officer who is supposed to uphold and enforce the law, if something is done by the family members of that particular person, it is a little serious, because apparently she's not got the right type of guidance from her father. You know, the way the things are. It's a lure of making quick money that has landed up into this. Yes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we, you know, have to drag the family in. We don't know the role as such. I'm sure that's going to be also under scrutiny, because at the end of the day, he's a top police officer, serving police officer for that matter.